Hi everybody, as you know, my name is Brian Ackerman. I am the one that originally created the neuropathy support group with that. And as we all know, we've had a rough couple days, and that part of that was a situation, which I'm not going to go into on this, that was beyond my control with that, and I have resolved that situation. Part of it also is me, and that me just being the type of personality that I have. If I have to go, say somebody does something that I feel that I have to, delete a member, ban a member, it's the worst thing that I ever imagined that I like to do. I hate that duty and of doing that. So I sometimes then, if I come to the fact where I have to do it, the reason sometimes I will post about it and say, oh, I did this or that, and that is to try to open up the communication with everybody to try to, so I won't have to go and repeat and have to do that again with somebody else. That's my line of thinking anyhow, is that if everybody knows, hey, I had to do this when this happened, that we could work together and try to avoid that from happening again, so that we don't have to take action for anybody. I hate that part of the job when it comes to the group, because everybody here has a lot in common, and that some are worse than others, and that I really would like to apologize again for all the confusion that we had. This group is going to keep going. The secondary group, nobody has to join if they don't want. With that, I created that at the time. I thought, at this situation, I thought that that's what we're going to have to do, is start over and transfer everybody. I told people to send me PMs. I got overwhelmed. It was comical. And I was saying, that's what got me to thinking, what can I do to save this group? Because I knew there was no way where we were going to be able to transfer all 5,000 members that way. And then I feared what members are going to get left behind. And that got me thinking, what can we do to save the old group? So I got some advice in that, and I found some good advice. But what I am going to try to do in the future, and that people tend to seem to think, sometimes that I don't find that there's drama on a daily basis. I do find that it does come up periodically when there is a situation that arises, and part of that is my fault, because maybe what I should do is next time to be able to just act. Not tell you about it, and just do it. And then if I make a mistake, that person can always send me a PM, a private message. And I will listen to that person's story. I would say I banned somebody, and it's a total misunderstanding. All they got to do is send me a private message, and I will bend over backwards to bring them back. Because I hate deleting members. I hate banning members. I hate that. But at the same token, I like to be able to keep the group under control and drama-free. So what I think I'm going to do with the secondary group, was an idea. Everyone was saying, what am I going to do with the new group? And that. I'm thinking maybe I could put that group as secret. That would mean that the only people that would be in that secondary group would be people that are in this group. When you're talking about this group, people post about neuropathy, period. It's just about neuropathy. But I get so many people that want a post or what they want to sell. And a lot of that isn't scams. A lot of them are very good products. That they want to sell a product or they want to discuss something that is off topic. Well, why couldn't we link the secondary group with this group? I could put it as secret settings, on the secret settings, which means it won't be visible for any search engines or anything. People can only join by invitation only, which will mean anybody within this group could join it if they choose. All they'd have to do is tell me, and I could help them join it. In the secondary group, what the people could do is discuss anything they want. They could do things that they couldn't do in this group. If you have a product to sell, you could do that. If you have some natural that you want to discuss about, you could do that. If you want to talk about a TV show that you like, you could do that. You could basically be able to go off topic. People that have in common to go off topic and talk about whatever they want. Another thing I'd like to cover, and I don't blame them. Some members do not know me. There's a lot of new members that have not seen my face and heard me talk. And, with this bullying thing, they were thinking, gee, what if I'm the cyber bully? I don't blame you. You don't know me worth being. This is the internet. You have to be careful. But my goal is to be able to try to keep the group as drama-free as possible. But it is the internet. Things are going to pop up. You have 5,000 members, and the internet people you don't know personally. Certain things are going to pop up. I'm not in front of the group 24 hours a day, but I do the best I can. But the members could always help by reporting a post to me. You just report the administrator. That takes it off of the thread, and then I can look at it later and search it, and then I could act accordingly. When you report a thread, it does not mean that you are reporting everybody in that thread. You're just reporting that you see a problem within that thread. And then it's up to me to read it, find that problem, see who is the problem, and decide what to be done, about that. I might be just simply deleting a comment, leaving the member alone, but simply deleting the comment. It could be just deleting the thread, and just moving on. I could decide to keep the thread and turn the commenting off. That would be another. There's so many different options. But that's a way that you can really help. Members can really be like a moderator. All you are moderators. And it can be really helpful by just reporting posts. If you report a post and I find there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Some people may think, I get upset or whatever. It's further from the truth. And that, if you see something, we may not agree whether it's good or bad or whatever, but I never find it a problem of you reporting it to me. It never bothers me at all. But trust me, I am who I say I am. I did create this group. I take some of the blame for some of the drama, by that I should maybe deal with some things more quietly rather than doing it publicly. But that's just me. I'm a communication type person. When there's a problem, I like to talk up the problem and, get everybody together and try to solve the issue together as a team. That's kind of the way my personality operates. But what I'm beginning to see is a lot of you don't want, to do that. So what I'm going to try to do is do it more secretly, without posting every time that I do something. But it was very good intentioned. I hope you understand that. And that. So anyhow, I'm keeping this group open. I want to try to link the new group to this to make it so people could discuss things off topic, whatever they want. So if you're in the other group, you don't have to leave that group. If you don't want to go in that group, you don't have to enter that group either. That's optional when it comes to that. I get to meet my wife. She's in the group. Her name's Nancy Ackerman. She's in the group. She does not have neuropathy, but she does have cerebral palsy. So she has challenges just like us. I think I'll let her close up on that. Let me turn this a little bit so they can see her more.
I'm Nancy Ackerman. I like to have a good time. I went to the gym today with Brian Ackerman, and I did the pool and the bike, and I did a lot on the bike, and I'm very tired. I'm going to be journaling, doing my CPAP, and coloring and needle pointing tonight, and watching TV. So, have a good evening, everybody. Thank you.
So I hope I've explained it a little bit more for people that don't know me, who I am, get to know me on a more of a personal level, how I think, why I do certain things the way I do. None of us are perfect. I made mistakes. I'm sure you made mistakes. And I really am doing the best I can. I work part-time at a grocery store as a cashier, 15 hours a week. It's not always easy with my neuropathy. But I tough it through. Today I went swimming. That always tends to help me. It makes me, feel good, but then I go into work tomorrow. But I am tired. I was up because with the situation with the group and that. I was up to like 2:30 in the morning yesterday. I have not got the sleep the last 2 days that I normally have because I was dealing with the situation here in the group. I could have ignored it. I could have gone to bed, but the group is important to me. And that, it is really important. I created it, I started it, I know it's important to a lot of people, and it is very important to me. And it was worth it. So I'm going to get going now. I would appreciate any comments to anything that I have to say. I really like to hear what you have to say about, what I have to say in this video. I would really like your input. Thank you.